Matt, we've started the week adding in another player in Reyes Cleary. How pleased are you to get him over the line, and how's he settled in his first couple of days?
Yeah, really well. It was quite good timing for him that we had the open training session on his first day with us. He's someone that for some time I've known of him for a real extended period of time within the area. He's done really well, especially the season before last within the PL2 was extremely highly sought after then. And we've been able to act on it now. He comes at a good time in his career because he's had that period of out through injury, which has kind of stagnated it a little bit from where he was. It's up to us now, and what I look forward to is working with him to try and get back to the form that was then, and the that ability that he has to create chances, score goals. But it's great to have him in with us. It's nice to, when guys first come in and that extra bit of buzz and that spring in the step in training, and they start to work with us and how we want it to look and how we want to play and all of that sort of stuff. So yeah, really pleased to get him done.
You've often spoken as well about utilising local links. Another lad coming in from West Brom in Reyes. Obviously, we had great links with them last year with Mo being here as well, but it's further strengthening the bonds that we've got with those local clubs.
Yeah, it might sound boring when I keep saying that, but it has to be a fundamental part of how we recruit. Not only the local Football League clubs or Premier League clubs, the local non-league clubs as well. It has to be a way of what we recruit because it's such a huge pool of players in this area, and we'll continue to do it. And so it's really important that we do that. And further to that, once you do that, you have those strength of relationships, and they see how we want to do things, and then all of a sudden, because I think a problem for some League Two clubs at times is some of the better players, they get put to Championship or League One before they come to us. Well, hopefully the job that they see us doing with their players gives the confidence to send us out and send them out to us. So yeah, we have to continue strengthening those relationships as it is, and will undoubtedly be say with the David Cagbu one where we get wind that we'll be able to sign him permanently, and he becomes a permanent signing off the back of having him here as a loan player, and that has to be how we recruit. It's such a big key part of that.
It's incredibly beneficial to the clubs as well, because being so local, so they can send their loan managers in as well to come and view their progress on a first-hand basis at training as well.
Yeah, we had West Brom's loan manager in with us today. And obviously got a really good relationship with them. We're already talking about with Stokes loan manager with multiple contact days, but also having coaches from both clubs being with each other at certain points in the season to see how we do things, see how they do things. So again, it's just part of what we have to do, and that what I love doing. We're in a middle of the country that's a real hotbed of football, and I think maybe over the years we haven't used it quite so much. It has to be, in my eyes, a key part of how we recruit and how we lean on each other in certain aspects.
Reyes will be hoping to get involved this weekend in the match day 18 as we head up to Tranmere, but how's everybody else doing? How's the squad in general?
Yeah, as you say, obviously Reyes comes into consideration. We took a knock with Josh in the last game, so it's been difficult to see him not doing what he loves doing this week. In terms of we kind of return to play on that, we're not 100% sure. Donovan and Brandon have been out. Brandon's been walking around on the grass today, which has been nice to see him. And Donovan's just up in his rehab post-surgery. So fingers crossed we keep that list as short as possible. And the more we can, the better. And I want everyone that real competition for places.
Donovan's surgery went as well as hoped.
Yeah, he did. And one thing I know about Donovan, he will be relentless in his quest to get back fit, and he's in there now working very hard. He's not only does he's an example when he's out on the pitch, he shows what an example he is when he's in the gym doing his rehab. He's working very hard.
Away from games, before we get into the Tranmere one, Liam Gordon's also got an international call-up. Fantastic for him to be recognised again for the superb efforts that he's put in for his nation.
Yeah, Gords is an amazing person. I have the pleasure of bumping into his mom at some of the home games as well, and you see where Liam gets kind of his infectious personality from. He's a wonderful person from a wonderful family. So every time that I see him called up and gutted this time, not for Brandon and Donovan, they're not opportunity to represent their country. It's an amazing achievement for them. So, and somebody like Liam, you're just so happy to see him have those moments for him. We've got a few others on standby, which we'll see what happens with that. But all that international recognition I see is such a big plus for the football club, and they go with our best wishes when they go, and of course we just want to see them back safe.
Into the league action this weekend, two sides who've started really well across all competitions. Tranmere themselves, I think it was 3 clean sheets in the first 4. Ourselves, the points that we've picked up, set to be an entertaining game, but a tough one as well.
A very tough game. That Nigel Adkins, I had the pleasure of spending some time with him a couple of weeks ago. A wonderful kind of football person, very positive in the way that he goes about his messages, and he's put together a really well-balanced, experienced, hard-working team. So it'll be an extremely tough game, as it always is when you go up there anyway, but a good team, a really tough game, and one we're going to have to be really on top of.
I know it doesn't necessarily make a difference to you as a head coach, but with it being live on Sky, in front of the cameras, it gives the lads the opportunity themselves to showcase, them as individuals and us as a team to the wider audience as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does that, but of course, and that's amazing. It's great that we're getting this amount of exposure this year in terms of the new Sky deal. So that's great, but it's all about the work and the football and all that sort of stuff. So we, no one will be thinking about that when the game time comes. So there might be a couple of new haircuts, but that's about it.